Should AD feel betrayed by the Lakers for getting traded for Luka?
Hell no.
He should, like, shit, I'll trade myself for Luka.
Shit, come on, man. It's Luka we talking about here.
I only got to give up this to get Luka?
Right.
Hey.
You can't be mad at that.
But Lex, in your opinion, should AD feel betrayed? Obviously won a championship with the Lakers, was having a great season this year.
Betrayed? No. But his feelings of being like bamboozled, caught off guard are valid.
Yeah, I see shock.
But betrayed, like you said, it's Luka.
It's Luka. I feel shocked. Like, damn, that really happened?
Would you feel proud?
Like, we really got Luka?
I got traded for Luka. Like, I'm him.
I mean, he seems to be excited about the new opportunity, and then him talking about he hasn't smiled. I'm like, were you miserable in LA?
Were you not smiling in LA? Because it's a great city, in my opinion.
He was smiling all the time around LeBron. Shit.
So they say.
That wasn't.
So they say.
So they say. So that was interesting that he said that. People haven't seen me smile like this in a long time because he was telling everybody how happy he was playing in LA.
Yeah, I don't think, it could be, because we wouldn't have never seen AD. He would have been done for the season if that happened to him out here. He came back when they ain't got a chance to make it. Played in the G League, probably.
He didn't actually play a game in there, did he?
Hmm?
He didn't actually play a G League game, did he?
He got assigned to the G League.
His name was
ramped up. That's
mentioned with it, so.
They got an assignment, but let's shift over to this side of the couch. Okay, should AD feel betrayed by the Lakers for getting traded for Luka?
To a certain degree, yeah. To your point, Joe, you just made, like, got a championship here. Thought we were building something, me and the other guy, and preaching that y'all want me to be number one when he's done. And
taking the keys
and all these feel-good words. But to eventually be basically in the middle of the night. If you're gonna do it, like, they had the right to make the trade, right? But inform the guy. That's all. Still go through with it. Just don't let me hear it through my agent. Like, they got a relationship, we this, we that. Like, no, like Rob called me, bruh.
Will that mess up the trade?
No. If you just call,
the trade already happened.
The trade is already going down. You're already doing it. And if Rob Pelinka picks up the phone and calls Anthony Davis, and if Nico picks up the phone and calls Luka, and it's that part of it.
They didn't speak to either one of them.
So it's that part of it that make them guys feel these ways. With Luka press conference here, the way he looked at, like, it's that betrayal. Like, it's
he
that.
Feel betrayed.
It's the same thing with Anthony Davis. It's the same thing. I won a championship. Luka ain't won no championship.
But still, at the same time, you probably hearing this like, oh, let me make sure you get this shit over with before they change their mind. I ain't thinking about calling no AD.
It's already going down.
I hear Luka.
Once we agreed on it, right?
There's nothing that they can do about it.
Once teams have agreed on it.
If it ain't set in stone.
Next call.
Nah.
But I think at that point,
Rob called fucking Anthony Davis. Nico called Luka Doncic and listen, this is what just happened. This is what's going on right now. I wanted you to hear it from me.
Trade like this, neither one of them got spoken to. Is
wish you nothing but the best moving forward.
But I think within 48 hours, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Rich Paul, like the agent started to be alerted about it once it got close to being finalized. And I don't think you want to tell them too far in advance, because if it don't work, AD's pissed off for the rest of the season.
Yeah, but you wait till it's going, you give them the news. I said once it's agreed on, right? Once the trade is agreeing on and we didn't got the league involved, and we didn't call the league, we didn't did our due diligence in that regard, then the next call should be them. I don't think the avoidance of the player when, quote unquote, these players have meant so much to y'all.
Yeah.
So Anthony Davis helped you win the championship. He's supposed to be in this for y'all. Luka's supposed to be in meant. Just a simple phone call would have, like you said, lessened the sting, lessened the blow a little bit. Still gonna hurt, still gonna be like, damn, I can't believe but you gave me a heads up.
Yeah.
That this is what was going on.
I can see that, but it got to be set in stone first.
The fact that neither one of them got a call is crazy.
It got to be set in stone first.
It's disrespectful.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, let it be set in stone, then give me the call. That's all.
Yeah.
So maybe disrespected might be a better word than betrayed. I don't know.
Disrespect, yeah. I like to go for the
Yeah, you're dramatic.
Attention grabbers. I'm a dramatic human being. So we asked the chat, should AD feel betrayed by the Lakers? 53% said yes. Well, that lets you know, though. 53% said yes, 47% said no. And like I'm saying, if I'm AD and I got traded for Luka, and if I'll be salty if it's like, damn, y'all gave away 5 first picks in 3 seconds and all this other stuff. Like, what
he
about?
Get
Like,
I ain't like peanuts.
I ain't special. Just me for Luka, basically.
That shit don't matter.
You don't care about that other?
Hell no. Who I got traded for? You traded me.
Yeah. You don't be thinking about that
fuck?
part, yeah.
Yeah, it's like really, no.
But it's one thing if I get traded for 5 first-round picks versus I get traded for 5 second-round
Don't matter.
picks. I'm like, damn, I'm only worth. But that could be 5 brownies, so you never know. So I understand how you think.
There you go.
But now we heard AD drop a subtle, so they say, or not so subtle. Obviously, he said it. Nobody expected it, so they say.
They say.
When discussing if anyone knew about the trade, Mark Spears asked Eddie how his relationship with LeBron has been since the trade. Here was AD's response. He said, ain't no change for me. It's a business. People are saying that LeBron knew of the trade because of the Marcus Morris quote, saying that James knew. That comes out. LeBron is saying he don't. At this point, whether he knew or not, or whoever knew, or it was quiet when Shams dropped the news, it doesn't matter who knew. It happened, I think.
What did Marcus Morris say?
So I think there was a report, Bron had basically asked for Marcus Morris in the trade, but Bron said he was at the crib when the news went down, and he.
Damn.
It's mafia shit. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? You gotta.
It's a business.
I'm never gonna give you the heads up. I'm just gonna invite you to the meeting at the crib. Let you walk through the door, figure it out.
Let me be. Wait. So the Morris twins said Brian said that?
So a report came out that Bron had asked for Marcus Morris as a part of the deal.
Damn, see, LeBron got to start talking sometimes. Yeah. Of course Brian knew, you know.
You think he knew for real?
Not that far ahead,
You
but
do?
I think he knew.
Hell yeah.
I think he knew once they was about to lock it in. I don't think he knew that far ahead.
It ain't like you trading this boy for nothing. Like if you just trading Anthony Davis for huh?
So when did you think he found out? When it was done already?
Before it was done.
Before it was done?
Absolutely. When they picked the phone up to get ready, absolutely.
Really?
It would just, Luka obviously don't know, he's blindsided by it.
Yeah, he was.
But you got to think
I feel like
that
the deal was done, and then the first call was Bron.
Yeah,
they call him the GM.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Is it okay if we make this move?
I don't think it's okay.
What if they probably asked him?
What are we doing?
It was already done, but they
I
probably
don't think they asked him, listen, this is what's about to transpire.
How you feel about this? Oh, it's cool.
Well,
all right, here you go.
Hey, this is
we
what's
got it for you.
This is what's about to transpire.
Would you ever want to play with
Would you ever want to play with Luka?
Yeah, okay,
How about right now?
Listen,
Oh, really? Bet.
Who we getting back? Well, shit, make sure Marcus Morris in it.
I think Markieff, right?
Markieff Morris. Make sure Markieff Morris in it, right?
Yeah, it's probably like just we got to get somebody.
They probably said this. They probably said P.J. Wash. He was like, nah, I don't know. Could have been. I wasn't there.
Yeah.
No, not PJ.
And Keith and Luka know have a good relationship.
It's hypothetical. I wasn't there. I know. I'm just putting words in the man. I ain't saying
they
anything.
gave us Luka and PJ for AD all.
Oh, Nico would have been out of there.
Just blow Dallas up at this point.
Yeah, I think LeBron knew, to be honest.
Yeah.
I really do.
But that's a tough spot for him to be in. But again, it's Luka Doncic.
I think the only situation that he's been in that he had no say-so and control in was that situation in Miami.
Which one?
When they took his cookies, or
yeah, the Pat Riley, just the whole Pat Riley situation. That's the only thing. That's the only situation I think since he's become him that he's known every move the team was going to make.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do you think people would have been
that Cleveland
like,
shit? The Cleveland team, the team that won the championship. You don't think he orchestrated that shit?
What about Luka? What if they would have told LeBron would have been like, hell no, don't do that. AD my homie, keep
right?
AD. Like,
and then it came out later that he stopped it.
He stopped. I don't think it happens.
Well, Bron, a savvy individual.
He's trying to give the keys to somebody.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like
Therefore, when it's presented, he's like, shit, bet.
I gotta.
Who's gonna turn that down?
You don't want to give me the keys anymore, bro.
That's the tough part.
I don't want to average 27, 7, and 7.
Friendships from business, right?
You do gotta, yeah.
Shit, I want to average motherfucking 22, 2 and 2.
And that's why I feel like at the end of the day, you gotta understand that's AD. I mean, that's Luka. You know, he's younger.
Yeah.
That's Luka.
So that's why when they informed him, he like, absolutely.
Yeah.
And you see like the progress, you know, already.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, if he wasn't down for it, it wouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Whether he knew before or after, they had to get it. They had to run it by him.
They picked, during the first initial cup of coffee, he said when they presented it, no. When the shit got real, when it was about to go down, they called that man.
I think we could get Luka. What you think was his first words?
Shit, yeah.
He probably said,
Give everybody.
huh?
That's all they want?
Yeah.
That's all they want? Man, throw in somebody else just to make it, dress it up a little bit more.
Yeah, put some more makeup on. Put some more makeup on this pig.
Make them feel like they getting something.
This divine swine.
Like, you gotta say shit like, I really don't want to do this, but I throw in, you know, Christy too if you want them. I don't really want to do it.
But if you insist.
Right?
You really want him. Y'all can't
What else
have
you
him.
need?
I would love to see how those combos go
Right?
down between G. Like how?
That's what I'm saying.
Because Nico calls Rob initially. They're just talking as friends.
when
Like,
this shit was popping off
Yeah.
because what?
like, I'll give you Luka, you give me AD. Like, nigga, are you stupid?
Yeah, that gotta have
I'm
his own
serious.
show. For real.
Oh.
That gotta be his own show right there.
Well, if you insist,
Man,
we're really prioritizing defense. Like,
Okay.
we just missing AD.
so we hear people players.